Tonight on the Rowan Rundown, Rowan's Fossil Museum opens its doors, another food spot, and soon-to-be doctors getting their match. All that and more coming up after the break.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Cinderella found the pet that fits her perfectly, and you can too. Share your heart, share your love. Make a shelter pet part of your world. Happily Ever After begins at theshelterpetproject.org.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But I get it, you're busy, and busy people can't have prediabetes. I read that wrong. They can, okay? Just go to the site.
Hello and welcome to the Rowan Rundown. I'm Patrick, here with Tyler.
Dust off those magnifying glasses. The Gene and Rick Edelman Fossil Park and Museum was unveiled last Thursday. The $75 million project in South Jersey takes visitors from the Cretaceous period when dinosaurs were alive to the wonders and challenges of the present day, with the goal of educating visitors about how they can advocate for the environment and push back on climate change. If you want to check it out, the museum will be open to the public this Saturday and has already drawn big names like the Edelman family and New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy. Located in the business hall, the student-run cafe will offer more than just coffee. Saxby's provides leadership opportunities through its experimental learning program, where students can manage every aspect of the business gaining real-world experience while serving up lattes and pastries. The cafe will also feature a cozy, welcoming space for studying, socializing, and grabbing a quick pick-me-up between classes. Stay tuned for more updates as the grand opening approaches, because at Rowan, coffee and leadership go hand in hand.
The beloved spot on Rowan Boulevard, Cookie Munchers, announced that they are collaborating with the Philly Pretzel Factory to expand their already versatile menu. The cookie shop recently underwent a slight interior redesign, specifically repainting the walls and remodeling the floor. The partnership has been in the works for nearly a year through the help of Arthur Tilton, who is one of the new owners of Cookie Munchers, in addition to multiple Philly Pretzel Factory locations. Despite the addition of pretzel twits and pretzel rivet trays, the store's current cookie display will remain the same. Students around campus have expressed their excitement about the new addition. The soon-to-be doctors of Rowan have their match. Stick around for more.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
A bunch of medical students received good news about their futures during the 10th annual Match Day. Students from the Cooper Medical School of Rowan University all gathered to the Collingswood Ballroom to open their envelopes to reveal where they would be spending the next phase of their education. Out of the 111 students involved, 57 of them matched into primary care specialties, reinforcing the school's commitment to addressing the national need for primary care physicians. And now, here's Dan with more about an electrifying performance coming to Rowan Flieger Concert Hall.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Good. How are you, Dan?
Good.
So, Dan, will you tell us a little about this event?
So this event specifically, it's going to be held by the Atlantic City Ballet. So they're going to be coming here around tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. and they will be here to do a performance for everyone at Rowan. And it's going to be $45 for general entry, and it's going to be $25 for students. So make sure, if you're a student, make sure you come out to the event and come out and show some support.
You mentioned coming out to the event. What time should people expect to get there? What time is this happening?
So the event's going to be around 7:30, so people can expect to get there around 6:45, 7 for desired seating. It's first come, first served, so when they sell out, no more tickets will be sold.
So you said this event will be in the concert hall and it'll be $20?
It'll be $25 to be at Flieger Concert Hall. They will have both sections open for all students. Students will have first seating before anyone else gets seating first. So if you're a student in the Rowan area, or if you just want to come out and see a show, come on out to Flieger Concert Hall.
So where can people find tickets? Is it online, or do you have to go somewhere?
So people can be directed to the website on rowan.com/events. If they wanted to find tickets online, they can also buy them at Flieger Concert Hall. It is preferred to buy them online, as you will get seating if you do.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Nothing else. Just make sure you come out and show some support for the event.
All right. Thank you for joining us, Dan. 2 students from the College of Science and Mathematics are among the New Jersey Governor's 2025 STEM Scholars. Mary Ocala, a 2025 master's degree candidate in cybersecurity, and Sapja Zapotitla, a junior psychology major, have been recognized for their committed work ethic, leadership, and passion for research. Ocala and Zapotitla each serve as a team lead for a group of 4 to 6 high school scholars in the program, mentoring others in New Jersey-centric studies of the group's own design. Rowan tuition will see a spike. More on that after the break.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Rowan students, tuition is on the rise. At a recent Board of Trustees hearing, it was announced that tuition and fees will increase by nearly 7% next academic year. The hike is due to rising operational costs and inflation. While financial aid options are available, many students voice concerns about affordability. Stay tuned for more updates as the impact of this increase unfolds.
SB is getting a much-needed makeover. During the latest University Senate meeting, Vice President of Facilities and Operations Joseph Campbell announced that the gymnasium will be getting an upgraded strength and athletic training area for Rowan's D3 athletes. Originally built in 1963, the gym was meant to handle the small student-athlete body, but quickly became too small after the consistent expansion from the college. Expansion is set to begin in fall 2025 and is expected to be done in fall of 2026.
Here's Nick with the latest on Rowan sports.
Thanks, Tyler. Spring sports at Rowan has gotten off to a historically hot start, and that continued this week. Number 11 nationally ranked Rowan baseball returned home yesterday after competing in the Russmat Invitational down in Florida, which was a very successful tournament. The Profs went 7-1 over the course of a week in the Sunshine State before hitting the road and defeating Dickinson and Penn State Abington on Monday and Tuesday. Then, the home fans in Glassboro were treated to a dominant performance from Coach Mike Dixon's team as they defeated Swarthmore 8-1 yesterday afternoon. Thomas Sullivan went 5 2/3 innings on the mound, allowing just 1 run and earning his 2nd win of the season. Marco Menino had 2 RBIs at the plate as the team advanced to 14-2 on the young season. Softball has gotten off to an even better start as they are a mind-blowing 22-0. Yes, 22 wins and 0 losses. It sounds like history, and it almost is, as the team is 3 wins away from their best start in program history. Most recently, Kim Wilson's squad defeated Eastern in a doubleheader yesterday by a combined score of 5-0 as dominant pitching led the way. Lacrosse also started the season undefeated, but that came to an end yesterday as they fell to Scranton on the road 12-11. Their 8-1 start seems to be legit though, as just last Friday they defeated number 24 nationally ranked Christopher Newport 14-12. The women are coming off a disappointing season last year and say they're using those experiences to fuel them this time around. Now, back to the desk.
Rowan Theater's latest show is taking the stage. Stay with us for more on action.
Got a quarter?
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Rowan Lab Theater's adaptation of Action sold out the Black Box Studio during its 3-day run. The play featured a live studio band with performers like Sadie Gomez and Donnie Law Alexander multitasking as musicians and crew members. Actor Nigel Williams described the show as a reflection of toxic masculinity and human nature. Attendees praised the intimate setting and raw performances. Next, the Rowan Lab Theater is working on the play Yuri Dice from April 11th to April 13th. Radio, television, and film professor Jonathan Olszewski will host a campus screening of his award-winning film Without Arrows tonight at 6:30 p.m. in the Boyd Recital Hall. The film premiered back in January and chronicles 3 generations of a Lakota family living on a Cheyenne River Sioux reservation and is about a grass dancer who's returning home to South Dakota to learn more about family history. The screening will be followed by a Q&A from Olszewski and Fighter.
The special documentary screening a Western Kickback and Ski Week are all coming to Rowan. With more on them all, here's Essence.
Thank you, Tyler. Rowan students, don't miss a special screening of Without Arrows, the award-winning documentary by Professor Jonathan Olszewski, this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. in Boyd Recital Hall. The film, which premiered on PBS Independent Lens, follows Delvin Fielder Jr., a Lakota grass dancer, as he returns home to reconnect with his family and heritage after years in Philadelphia, shot over 13 years using an intimate cinema verite style. The documentary offers a powerful, authentic look at family culture and identity. Stick around after the screening for a Q&A with Olszewski and Fiddler. Get ready to saddle up, Rowan. It's time for annual BCL Kickback, and this year it's going Western style. Known for delivering unforgettable campus events, BCL is bringing you BCL Western Flow. Act 4, the kickback happened on May 2nd, 2025 from 5:30 to 9 p.m. at Holly Busch Gardens. Last year's event was a huge hit, and this year promises even more fun with a Western twist. Expect plenty of food, music, games, and good vibes all night long. Whether you're ready to show off your line dancing skills or just hang out and enjoy the atmosphere, this event has something for everyone. So dust off your cowboy boots, practice your best yeehaw, and get ready to kick back at BCL Western Flow. And everybody loves church, and the Land the Road chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is bringing that same energy to Ski Week. From Sunday, March 30th through Thursday, April 3rd, they're hosting a week of service, sisterhood, and community here at Rowan University. Ski Week is a long-standing, aka traditional, promoting leadership, academic excellence, and giving back, whether it's through community, service projects, social events, or educational workshops. There's something for everyone to enjoy. And remember, everybody loves mental health, so come out, get involved, and celebrate with Lambda Row.
Micaiah with the special report was able to get us an inside look of how a grad student balances being an athlete.
Hello, everybody, and good evening. I'm your host, and this is Patrick for the special report, and I'm here with Aeneas Robinson. Today, I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on the transition from being a college athlete or an athlete in general to what you would just call like a casual person. And so I'm here, I'm here with Aeneas, and so Aeneas is graduating from here at Rowan soon, and it has been playing football all 4 years here. And so Aeneas, my first question for you is, first, so you're halfway through your first semester without any athletics. So like, what is that like now as just being like a regular student?
One thing that I realized is that I have way more free time, way more. This is actually something I never experienced ever in my life. I've been playing sports I've been playing sports for a very long time, and I really just relied on sports to just keep me busy. So now, I do things such as painting and going on bike rides just to, occupy my time. So now, is the occupation of time more so like a thing that's necessary for like a mental stability, or is it more so like all right, now I'm so used to my time being occupied that like I just need something to do? Yeah, I definitely need something to do. I'm a very active person. I'd rather walk to the store than drive over there, Okay. And so that also leads to my next question, to add on top of my last question so when you came to a conclusion that football was done and all right, now it's time to, go out into the real world. How did that affect you mentally? Like, how did you overcome that, if there was any mental obstacles? At first, it was definitely difficult for me. I didn't really know where to go because I've been playing football for over a decade. That's kind of what I relied on. That was my crutch. And with all the free time that I now have, I was able to really look at myself in the mirror and really see what I enjoy to do, what I'm passionate about, and really spend time in those fields. So now, as an athlete myself, I think I also found myself being so in love with the game that we don't have enough time to actually sit and reflect on what else we love besides the game. And so what have you found that since you've done reflecting, what have you come to find that you love besides football? Mm-hmm. I definitely love painting. If you go to my dorm room, I have at least 5 portraits up. Some may say they look like Picasso. But I definitely love doing that. I love spending time with my friends. I love, just checking up on family members that I haven't talked to in so long. I really just use that free time to really just rebuild friendships and bonds that once weren't as strong. Yeah, that's one thing I could definitely agree on. Definitely having that more free time definitely allows you to allows more time to create more bonds and you can definitely give out more love. Aeneas, thank you for your time. I want to say thank you for joining me on this special report. I'm your host, and this is Patrick. Back to the desk.
Stay tuned. After the break, we have your weekly weather update.
Now, let's take a look at the weather.
Ready for our first take in.
Oh, sorry. Can we roll that back? Sorry.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Here's the weather again.
Hi, I'm Michael, and I have your 5-day forecast for the upcoming week. Today, though, we had a high of 54 and a low of 37 with some cloudy skies. And then on Friday, which is tomorrow, we'll have a high of 59, a low of 41, cloudy in the morning, but we'll start to see some sunshine in the afternoon. On Saturday, we have a high of 61, a low of 53. Again, cloudy. On Sunday, you should brace for some rain. Light rain, though, with some wind. The high is 69 and the low is 51. Get those umbrellas and those rain jackets ready. On Monday, we have a high of 56 and a low of 35 with some light showers in the morning. And on Tuesday, we have a high of 61 and a low of 40. We round that off with some sunshine just in time for the rest of our spring break. And that is all for the weather. Now for our weather window.
Was it 2-1? That wraps up tonight's newscast. I'm Tyler Del Percio.
And I'm Patrick Pucco. Have a good night and a great weekend.